Can't read it. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Hold on. I'm blind, so I can't see. And I had to get me some new glasses. So, yeah, I was late. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get at it. Let's get at it. There we have it. Yes, yes, yes. We have it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, man. It's kind of. I got it on cool because it's hot outside, and I had to take a shower after working out. So. I got it on cool because it's hot outside, and I had to take a shower after working out. So. You know, truthfully, man, it didn't get really hot out here until like July or August, and then the heat continues all the way through October. So on a good September day, you might get 90 degrees and it won't let up. I mean, it's hot, and then October is hot. Maybe about the end of October, then that's when it stops and it cools off in November and whatever. All right, let's get to it. So we're gonna go ahead and knock these out. And Carl, your boy Flannery screwed all of us. Why does he do that? Why don't he just? But you know, I knew it was something when when the Dodgers go. Yeah, that's okay. He can go because the Dodgers didn't care, just like we don't. Yeah, he can go. Mm. Paul Skeens, man. See what I mean, right? With the pictures, you live by the pictures, you die by them. I died with a couple of parlays, and thanks to your boy Carl, as I'm getting my workout in, Carl goes, "Oh yeah, oh and by the way, did you pick Skeens?" And I go, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "Okay, yeah, you're done already." I'm like, "God damn it!" All right, let's get going. Carl, I like those picks that you picked on the WNBA. I took the plus 19 as well for the Sun. I mean, the Sun is bad, but I mean, hell, they could stop that. They can stop that 19.5 spread, can't they? Fuck. Why don't they? Why don't Vegas just make it 20? That's dumb. All right, let's get at it. And this is for tomorrow, the 26th of June. The Tigers and the Athletics. Uh, Jeffrey Springs for the A's. And you know what, Carl? The Tigers got to win this one, or they're going to mess around and they're going to lose this next one, too. Because the Athletics got Jeffrey Springs on the mound, a lefty, 6-5 ERA, 4.24, 72 strikeouts. And this guy that the Tigers have, I guess they called this dude up. Well, no. He's been around, but what team? I guess somebody. He's probably in the minors a lot. Hold on for 1 second. All right, here we go. Okay, got it right here. Okay, so yeah, let me see how are the Tigers against the lefties? I can figure that out right now. Let's see, Tigers against the lefties. The Tigers are okay. Well, they've got the best OPS percentage, and that's let's see. Yeah, the Tigers what? They OPS is 803, .803, so they're hitting good against lefties. So maybe tomorrow they'll be okay and they can salvage something. But if the Tigers keep messing around, they're gonna drop out of first place. But what? I think they're up by what, 8? Uh-huh. You know what? Why even prolong this? I'm taking the Athletics plus the points. And that way, when we do another parlay, we can just put the Tigers down on the money line because the Tigers ain't covering no spread right through here. This close, Carl, from putting them jokers on a no bet list. This close. Or should I say Flannery? All right. Let me pull up this thing with the, okay. Now we've got the Blue Jays. God damn it, move. The Blue Jays against the Cleveland Indians tomorrow. Kevin Guzman, right-hander, 5-6, ERA 4.60, ERA, and he struck out 84 batters. Tanner Bybee, my favorite last year, but this year he's not as sharp as he was last year. He's 4-7, ERA 3.85, 75 strikeouts. I will. Believe it or not, guys, this is going to be a good one. You know what? Let's take these jokers. Let's take this whole game on the under. Right? Let's take the under. What is that? Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna mark it. I like to mark it down as we go. I'm getting kind of frustrated. Oh, here we go. We'll take the Yankee, the Athletics and the Tigers. We'll take the Athletics on the spread. I mean, with the points for tomorrow. Blue Jays and Cleveland will go with the under 8 on this one. All right. Okay. So then now our next one. Let's see. All right, here we go. So the next game is Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. Emerson Hancock will be going for the Mariners, and Minnesota will have Richardson go for them. Emerson Hancock 3-3, ERA 5.43, and he's got 50 strikeouts. Richardson's for the Twins is 2-4, ERA is 5.06 with 46 strikeouts. Believe it or not, guys, I think this game might be a high-scoring game. It will be. It's easy to pawn it off and take the over, right? Hold on, let's look. I marked the wrong team under. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see. Got the Athletics. Well, what am I missing? I'll figure it out. Okay, so Blue Jays and Guardians, right? And yeah, we took the under on the Cleveland Guardians in Toronto. Yeah, okay. And now we're just looking for Seattle on here, and I can't find it. It may not be. Oh, there it is. We'll go over. Over 8.5, over 9. Do you want to do money line or anything like that? Have at it. But right now, this game looks like it's going to be an over. Why? Why isn't it an over game? Because both of these guys got high ERAs, right? And so we'll go in here and look at it. Emerson Hancock, let's see. Emerson Hancock in his last 3 games gave up 6 hits. The one after that, 2 hits. So he gave up 2 hits against the Indians, right? And then he gave up 6 hits against AZ. And we'll go back up to the top from the 21st of June going down. Now, he lost that game on June 21st against the Cubbies. He went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 9 runs. You see what I mean about the over? And you say, well, Ron, how did you know that? Nope, his ERA. His ERA will tell you everything about him. He gave up 2 against Cleveland. And then he gave up 6 hits, went 5 innings against Arizona, but he only gave up 2 runs. It's going to be a slugfest tomorrow, baby. Let me take that to the bank. And Minnesota's just shrinking, man. Well, I don't really care, but, well, yeah, I do, because I kind of like the Twinkies and the competition that they have with the Tigers. But, here's the deal with this guy, Richardson. So he, against Milwaukee on the 21st of June, he went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, and he gave up 3 runs. Walked 3 batters, struck out 3. I don't even need to say the strikeouts. If you're giving up if you're giving up 4 hits with, okay, you went 6 innings, you gave up 4 hits, and you gave up 3 runs. So when you gave up giving up 3 runs, that means you were in a position where you probably could have gave up more, but it looks like you gave it up at the wrong time, or he had like a bunch of people on base, and that's when he gave it up. Let's take the over. I'm not even gonna go on this one. Like Texas, he gave up. Now this is Richardson for Toronto. I'm up for Minnesota. He gave up 8 hits against Texas, and he gave up 6 runs. Right. Let's go back to Houston in the middle game, whatever. He went 5 innings. He gave up 1 hit, walked 1 person, and struck out 4. So he was strong in that game, right? He was pretty strong. But don't let the smooth taste fool you. If that's what his record said, that's who he is. So I'll take the over in that game. All right. So the next game is the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Houston Astros. Sanchez versus Brown. Give me Brown. Give me Houston. What else is to be said about that one? Christopher Sanchez, who's not a slouch, right? He's a lefty. His last 3 games, he got a win against Miami. He struck out 4, and he gave up 5 hits. And then on the 14th, against Toronto, he went 7 innings strong and gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. Then the next, or the game below that one, before that one against Pittsburgh, he took the loss in that one. He went 7 innings, and he gave up 6 hits and 2 runs and walked 2 people. He struck out 9. Yeah. This guy's hit or miss, though. He's hit or miss. All right, let's skate on over here to the other one. Oh, Brown. Yeah, I don't even have to look at this with Brown. I'm gonna take Houston on the money line. So Brown against the Angels went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts. The game before that one against Minnesota, he went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck out 2 batters. No, I'm sorry. Wait. Went 7 innings strong, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 1 batter, and struck out 12. I mean, so I'm not even going to go any further with this because this is just who he is. I mean, he's good. And check this out, guys. I've been riding him all year. What's his record? His record is 3-8, ERA 1.88. What does that tell you? And he's got 109 strikeouts. And again, you do not have to go with the player props, right? Because they'll jack you like we got jacked today. But with Hunter, I think it's safe to say that we can make it. Nothing much, sir. Nothing much, man. I'm in here trying to make sense of all of this stuff. And I'm hoping that the Tigers can come back and win like yesterday. Man, I don't know, man. I had Wendy's last night, man. The old bird didn't feel like cooking. So I suggested Wendy's. It's good, though. Know it. Where we go? Let's get this money. Yeah. But I tell you what, Alan, I'm up to here with Vegas and their shenanigans. I really am. Yeah, so we'll take the Astros. Man, I don't. You know what? I haven't even looked. Right, I just rushed in from the working out, and then took a shower and then just came and sat down. But I don't. I mean, I'm afraid to look because I'm taking it. But you know what? We get done with this real quick. Maybe we can go in there and look and we can compare it up. Man, I know we didn't win the one for 200 grand because Paul Skeens fucked all over us. Yeah, shit. God damn Paul Skeens. I should have listened to Carl. Carl doesn't like Paul Skeens. He just won't come out and say it. He'll just like make little cracks, little jokes. I understand, Carl, you don't like Paul Skeens. I get it. So we're gonna take Houston on the money line. Yeah, we'll take Houston on the money line, right? You know what? We're going to take the under in this game. The Philadelphia game, we're going to take the under, right? Well, is he going to go or what? And you know what, Carl? They can keep him, man. This dude is pissing me off. So what's going on with that? Paul Skeens to Detroit. What? I mean, we need it because Flannery is a piece of crap. Well, he's not a piece of crap, but he's playing like a piece of crap. Because I remember last year, it was a battle between him and Screwball, who was the top pitcher on the team. And as you know, Screwball just pulled away at the end, right? So he's the ace. It was kind of like when they had, um, no, not Jack Morris, but yeah, I know they do. You think we can probably reach out and get Phil Koch? That was Carl's boy. Carl loves Steve Koch. I mean, what's his name? Koch? Forgot his first name. Fucking Koch. Remember Carl? What's that dude's name? Phil Koch. I mean, it got to the place where it was fucking pathetic with Phil Koch. I mean, this dude was just giving it up. I mean, he just like, as soon as they brought him in, pop, home run. Yep. Phil Koch, man. I wouldn't have traded a bag of chips for that dude. And then what made it so bad, they kept putting that fucker in there. They kept putting him in. They just kept giving it up. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Koch did. Carl, I thought that was your boy. I thought you loved Phil Koch. I'm bullshitting with you, man. All right, so let's go with the Astros and the Phillies game. We're gonna take. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the under in this game. We're gonna go up under pitching props, and I guarantee they don't have it up yet. Nope. This is so dumb. Why do they do that? Just put it up, man. All right, so we'll come back later to it, but I say pitching props. I say the under. Anything outside of that, that's on you. As far as picking a winner in that game could go either way, right? With Brown on the mound, and then on the other side you got Sanchez. I mean, it can go either way. So I'll bow out gracefully and take the over. And oh, Carl, I got a nerfie today. I don't know where it was, but I got a nerfie. I think I got a nerfie on the Yankees and the Reds. Holy shit. I gambled on that one. When I was like, I did? Because I always tell you I don't. Well, okay, so here's why I took who is this? The Yankees and the nerfie. Well, because, okay, so nerfies means no runs in the first inning, right? Well, normally I will not put that in for the Tigers, Yankees, Phillies, Cardinals, and Dodgers. And you guys get it. They got big bats, right? But today I was feeling cocky and arrogant, right? And I just went ahead and tried it. I'm like, because Cincinnati has Singer on the mound, and Singer's not bad. He's okay. He's good. I tell you this: you put Singer on the mound for Detroit, this dude will go undefeated. Like if they trade for Singer, he'll go undefeated. And you know, speaking of that, with the Reds, what's going on with Green? Hold tight, guys. I want to pull this up on Green, because I don't know where he's at. Not unless you guys beat me to it and tell me. Hunter Green is a big boy. Where is he though? Yeah, the last time he pitched was June 3rd. But I don't remember that. Is he hurt? Guess not. But I haven't seen. I mean, they say he pitched June 3rd, but I haven't. I haven't. Have you guys seen this Hunter Green pitch lately? I know I haven't. Let's go with news. We'll find it. Let's see. Growing. Okay. Yeah. So he's down. He's out. A growing injury. Yep. Likely to see extended time on the DL. All right. Yep. I knew I wasn't going crazy. All right. So let's get back at this action. So we're gonna take Houston on the run. We're gonna take the under with the Phillies, and then we're gonna go pitching props. We're not trying to break the bank. I mean, we can if we want to, but I don't think it's worth it. You know, because if you try to go for big, I mean, every time I try to break the bank and go big, never works. Never. Well, I think it worked that time. Well, no, I don't even. It's gambling shit, man. You can just. It's like we all got our like rituals and stuff like what you do, but I can tell you this much. If I look at a game and I don't feel it, it's not that I don't know about the teams. I know about them, right? But if I don't feel it and I see the matchups, and I think it's gonna suck or it's gonna go like 50-50 and raise our blood pressure. Right? This is what, yeah, I don't do it. Okay? So now we'll go with this Tampa Bay Rays versus the Kansas City Royals. Who is this guy? Okay, Bass. Shane Bass is 7-3, ERA 4.79, 70 strikeouts. Going up against Kansas City, Michael Lorenzen, who is 4-7. ERA 4.81, 69 strikeouts. I know Shane Bass has a better record, but I don't particularly care too much for the Rays in this one. Let me look at some stuff before I. Oh, yeah, let me look. All right, so Shane Bass's last game against Detroit, he went 5 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 5 runs. He walked 4, and he struck out 6. Against the Mets, before that one, oh, and by the way, against Detroit, he got the decision in that game. He won. Against the New York Mets, he got the decision in that one too. He went 6 innings. He gave up 3 hits, no runs. Then against Boston, he went 5. He gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. What does it all mean? Yeah. Yeah. Mike Lorenzen is a little bit better though, right? So against San Diego, Mike Lorenzen went 5 innings. He gave up 5 hits, two run, uh, gave up 2 runs, yeah. Walked 3 and struck out 4. And then against the Athletics, he gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, and struck out 4. Against the White Sox, he went 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, mm, 2 runs, and 2 walks, and struck out 7. So I'm assuming in this game, he got the decision and he went 6. So if he allowed 1 hit and 2 runs, that means that somebody was on base and they jacked him, right? So here you have it. Guys, let's take Kansas City on the money line on this one, right? And today I'm not gonna, yeah. So today I'm not gonna just take take everybody. Not unless if you guys want to, we can. But I'm gonna probably slim up the bet slip to see if we can get a better hit because this is starting to suck. Okay, the Chicago Cubbies against the St. Louis Cardinals. Phil fucking Coke. That dude, and then he had the nerves to be arrogant too. All right, Cubs a shootout. Lefty, 3.2 ERA, 2.82 ERA. His ERA is pretty low, 2.82. 34 strikeouts. Then we'll go with Andre Palante, who's 5.3 ERA, 4.48, and 58 strikeouts. All right, let me go to my trusty stuff. And here's what's funny, guys. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Oh, come on. I can't find it. What did I do with it? Mm-hmm. I don't know what I do with these. That's not it. I swear to God. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Fuck, man. Don't you hate when you pull something up and you have it on hold? You know, it's another window and then you can't find it. Maybe because I deleted it. I don't know. I gotta find it. That's important. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Found it. Let's do it. All right, got it. Well, the Cardinals are not hitting lefties real well, right? They do okay, but it's not one of their strong points. I'm gonna take the Cubbies. Listen, I'm gonna take the Cubbies on the money line. Let's take the Cubbies on the money line, and that's based. That's on the strength that what it says here. They don't hit good against lefties. So out of 25 MLB teams, um, these guys, St. Louis is right there. Well, actually, at 13. So it's kind of. You guys want to guess who has the best OPS against lefties? Our favorite Colorado Rockies. That's unbelievable. All right. So, yeah, I like the Cubbies, and I'll take the Cubs on this one. We'll take the Cubs. Let me see. What's the spread and all this other shit? All right, I just wanted to check one more thing out. Okay. Um, there we go. Okay, yeah, so let's take the Cubbies on the money line. And you know what, guys? No, we'll be safe and we'll take the Cubbies on the money line. Los Angeles Dodgers will have Kershaw going up against the Rockies. What's his name? Gamer or Gabber? Goober. Wait. Okay. Goober. That's a sweet ass name, Goober. And if this game goes over tonight, guys, with Colorado and LA, just make sure we put that on our arsenal because I think they'll go over in each game. And it's simply because of the fact that they are in Colorado where the air is thin, and when you hit it, that ball takes off like a rocket. Last night, what was the final? It was like 9-7 or something like that. We'll take the Cubs on the money line, and we'll be done with that one. But we'll also take the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line. No, we'll take them on the run line, right? Over, I don't know. Let's look at Goober. Well, look now, guys, but Clayton Kershaw is 3-0, 3.31. And you know what? Silly me. I just gave y'all the answer to it. Colorado is the worst team hitting against lefties in the league. They're the worst team, the Rockies. So, yeah, I gave y'all that answer already. So, yeah, you definitely going to fade the Rockies. You definitely want to take the spread. And I would screw around and take the over. Yep. Player props. No. I'm player propped out. But we'll take the Dodgers spread, and then we'll take the over. All right. Now, let's go to. Hold on, I'm gonna count these teams up because I'm not. I'll do the rest of them, right? But I'm not gonna. So this is an 8 leg right now. So as of right now, if we go Chicago Cubs money line, right? Kansas City Royals money line, the Phillies versus the Astros, the under. Because remember, we're gonna go back and get Brown. Brown is probably in the race for a Cy Young award this year, but we can't put him on here now because FanDuel doesn't have him listed yet. So let's do it again. So we've got the Cubbies on the money line, Kansas City Royals over Tampa Bay on the money line, Philadelphia and Houston. We'll take the under in that game. Seattle Mariners at Minnesota. We'll take the over in that game. So the under in the Philadelphia and Houston game, but we're going to take the over in the Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. That makes sense, right? And then we'll go Toronto Blue Jays at Cleveland. Why did I put under? I don't think that's right. Hold on. I meant to put over because I just thought I'm looking. I'm like, how would I put under? Both of their pitchers suck. So, yeah, because Emerson, and it's just going back to Seattle, guys. Emerson Hancock, his ERA is 5.43 with 50 strikeouts. Well, he's a good pitcher. I don't care. His ERA is low as the devil. 5.43. Let's go in here and take a look. I'm just going back over just in case somebody missed something or anything. But Hancock likes to give it up. Can you get canceled for saying that? He's giving it up. Okay, you can. So let's go with it. So against the Cubbies, he lost that game. He went 4 innings. He gave up 6 hits. He gave up 9 runs. Need I say more? I don't need to go any further, right? So let's go back. Let's go down the game before that one against Cleveland. He went 7 innings. He gave up 2 hits, right? He did good. He didn't give up no runs. Walked 1 batter. Struck out 4. Then against Arizona, he got his ass handed to him. Well, not really that bad, but he went 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits and 2 runs. Walked 3. That's not cool, right? Yeah, yeah, we definitely will stay with the over on this one. Because and I'm sorry I took time out on this one because I put it down wrong. I'm looking on the bet slip, and it said in this game I took the under. And I was like, I don't remember, doing that. And then I look, and these guys, Richardson has an ERA of 5.06. You blow. Emerson Hancock, he what is his name again? Emerson Hancock. Well, Emerson's got a ERA of 5.43, right? They give up a lot of runs, guys. I guess that's the point that I'm trying to make. And I had to go back in there and correct it because, yeah. Because Richardson he went 6 in his last game against Milwaukee. He gave up 4 hits and 3 runs. The giving up the 4 hits is not bad. It's just where you give it up at. And he must have given it up when it was people on base. He got charged for the 3 runs. He walked 3 batters and struck out 3. Against Houston, he went 5 innings. He got 1 hit, walked 1 passenger. Not passenger. Walked 1 batter. Right? That was a good game he had. Then against Texas, he took the loss in that one. He went 4 innings, and this dude got shelled. He couldn't even make it out of the fourth inning. Um, went four innings. He gave up 8 hits, and he gave up 6 runs. You know, that's just the way baseball goes. Because Richardson is not a bad pitcher, but on that day he was. He was terrible. Um, 4 innings. Them guys was doing their homework. Texas, that was against Texas. So I'm assuming Texas watched film, right? And they studied his pitches because they teed off on this guy. This is his own fault. I don't care. All right. So we established that, and I had to go back in there and change it because we're not in the business of giving Vegas anything but a hard time. All right. So where did it go? Okay. Let's change that. Yeah, over. There we go. All right. And then we got Houston. We took Kansas City on the money line. So look. We'll go ahead and do it again. The Los Angeles Dodgers on the spread. And we've got the over on that, right? Um, the Cubbies and St. Louis Cardinals take the Cubs on the money line. Tampa at Kansas City. We decided to take Lorenzen. Houston Astros, the under. If they had let me see if they got the Nerfy up. They should at least have that up. You don't need the points and stuff for that. Let's see. We got it right here. First inning result. Philadelphia, nope. Resulting in a tie, yes, we'll take that. Oh. Well, Philadelphia likes to hit, but they're not going to get anything on Brown. So at first I was like, that's going against what I do against Philadelphia. But when they're facing a good pitcher, it's possible they could get shut down in that first inning. So let's take the Nerfy first inning result and resulting in a tie. All right. So that's what we have there. They don't have the pitching props out. Be careful, guys, with these pitchings because right now, I mean, this game is really good and it's simple. We pimped it out already. We took the under, right? We took the Nerfy, right? No runs in the first inning, or the first inning ending in a tie, right? I don't care to go strikeouts. You can if you want. Yeah, I don't know. And if you want to take Philadelphia on the money line, or you want to take, or hold on, that's not the okay. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take the over. I mean the under. But if you want, let's see, how do we do it? Where is it at? You can. So here's my advice. We're gonna take the under. We're gonna take the Nerfy. That means no innings result after the first inning. It results in a tie. Now watch this, guys. It doesn't have to be 0-0. Both of them can score 2 runs as long as it results in a tie. We're good. Because one day I got the spazzing out. I'm like, holy crap! Because somebody scored like 2 runs, and then the next thing you know, I think it was the Marlins, and the Marlins came back and scored 2 more. I'm like, oh yeah, saved by the bell. All right. So again, Athletics plus the points against the Tigers. The Cleveland Guardians, the under. Emerson Hancock and the Mariners. We took the over. Right? I'm not even going to bet on that either or because you just never know. Because both of these guys are giving it up. So I'm just saying, if you want to do anything, you just take the over and run away scot-free. Then against Philadelphia versus Houston, we took the under in that as well because of H. Brown. Now, you want to go and do player props on these guys? Yep, but don't get too slap happy. For Sanchez, get that guy 3 or 4. Don't do anything more, right? Astros Brown, you give him 5. I wouldn't go over 6, right? Because you don't want to mess up your parlay with this guy going, putting him in at 6 strikeouts. Give him 5, right? Give him the benefit of the doubt. Especially after how Paul Skeens fucked us over. I mean, Paul Skeens is a good pitcher, but somehow or another, there's a disconnect between the players, the managers, and the owners. Because you clearly have good pitching. The problem is these guys are going to take a loss a lot because they don't have any hitters. They don't have anybody to hit the ball. So when it's like that and you are pitching for Pittsburgh, just know that if you take the mound one day, you might have to take a beating and you might have to stay out there for a while. Because that's just the way it is with that's just the way it is with Pittsburgh. But Paul Skeens, he gave 4 strikeouts. He gave up 4 runs. Now watch this, guys. Remember we went over that rookie that was against Paul Skeens, and what did we say? We said that this guy, it was going to be a tough. Was it you, Allen, who took the Brewers, or was it? I think it was the thug, not the thug, but I forgot his name. But something does something. But he said the Brewers should win that one. Yeah, and I think we put that on there, the Brewers. But then we took Paul Skeens. Let's see, Paul Skeens jacked us all the way up because he only threw 4 strikeouts. But that kid from Milwaukee, I remember telling you guys, looking at his record, because he's a long, lanky, I think he's a lefty. And the longer your arms are, you can get some good juice on that ball, right? All right, so let's get it going. Kansas City, we took the Kansas City Royals money line. We took the Cubbies on the money line as well. The reason we did that because we knew, or let's see, how does it go? No, that's not it. Because he's, hold on, guys. Hold on. Because St. Louis does not hit well against lefties. That's why we took it. Okay. All right. So we're going to take the Cubbies on the money line, right? Could they score more? Maybe. But remember, guys, we're not trying to break the bank. We're not trying to be Nostradamus. Because every time, this is how it works for me. When I'm trying to be Nostradamus, at the end of the day, I come out Nostradamus, right? So I screw it up. You guys might be smarter than me. But here's the thing. I'm not the sharpest, but I know my limitations. And when I see little things like this, I'll just stay away from it, right? So we're going to also take the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line and the over. Why? Because remember, Colorado cannot hit against lefties. They are the worst team in the league. What is their OPS against lefties? On base percentage. .629. That didn't even matter. They suck, dude. God damn it. You know why I'm here? Let me see how many hits these fools gave up. I don't know. They can only hit 150. They're at the bottom. They're way at the bottom. So for example, the Yankees have got 20 hits off of lefties. The Tigers have gotten 203 hits off the lefties, right? 1 and 2. For 3, God darn it, why? I'm looking at the screen and a commercial pops in. What the fuck is that? Fucking assholes. Alright. Where did I go? Yeah, the next team that with the OPS that is good against lefties. So you got we've got the Yankees that's hitting like .80, and they've hit 203. They've gotten 200 hits off of lefties. The Tigers have gotten 203 hits off the lefties. Now watch this. It's Tigers 1 and 2, and let's see, 3 is the Houston Astros, and they are like 107. So these guys is like 100 hits away. So the Yankees and the Tigers is doing the damn thing, and now you see why I don't like to put the Tigers and the Yankees in nerfies, because these guys they hitting good against everybody. Put the lefties out there, they hitting those guys. So when you see stuff like that, and like I just said, you don't have to be smart, right? Because God knows if I can do it, you guys can. Um, if they're not hitting good against lefties, just fade them, man. And if you don't even want to fade them, don't even bother them. Just keep going. All right? Okay, let's do it. Uh, 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 uh. So just with this, right, guys? And we took the Dodgers money line, and we took the over 11.5. So right now, if we were to drop $10 on this ticket, right, that'll give us $1,239.14. Right? But now, if we keep going, let's get at it, right? Let's do it. So let me take a picture of this so I can know where I need to go with this. We took the Blue Jays in Cleveland. Wait, come on, I got that wrong too. What, did I leave it? So I got Cleveland Guardians under, and that's not right. I'm so used to hitting under, I just hit it on this one. These guys have high ERAs, and we're taking the over on these guys, over 8. So we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Twins, the over. We got Toronto Blue Jays versus the Cleveland Guardians, over. Right? We got any unders? I think we got like one under, don't we? We got one under, Philadelphia versus the Astros. Okay? So I haven't put the pitching props in because it's not available. So if you say like if we just stop right here, right? With come on, you piece of crap. So we just stopped here with 9 legs, and we dropped $20. And we dropped $20 on it. God damn it. I erased it. Hold on, I'll get it back. It shit don't take long. Dumb fucks. I don't think I erased it. I think somebody did that shit. Yeah, fuck you too, Vegas. Hold on. Let's do this shit quick. Alright, where we're at. Where? We took the A's plus the points, right? We took Toronto Blue Jays and Guardians. We took the over. Seattle versus Minnesota. We both agreed that they have 2 pitchers with high ERAs. We're going to take the over in that one. Philadelphia and the Astros, we took the under, right? And pitcher props. We didn't pick a winner in Toronto Blue Jays and Cleveland. We took the Cubbies on the money line too, didn't we? Yeah. You know what? You could actually, and let's do it. You could take the Cubs on the spread on the run line, and that if I didn't have it there, I put it there now. because both pitchers. Hold on, let's go back and look at these dudes. There's a lot of guys that's going to be giving it up tomorrow. What is this high ERA day? All right, so no, got it. Okay, so here's what I did with the Cubbies. We took the under, and no, we took the Cubbies in that game because the Cardinals are shitty against lefties, and the Cubs just got a lefty going with Shooter. So let me go in here and fix that. See, this is what happens when you forget stuff. I mean, this is what happens when you get straightened out by Vegas. Vegas straightened my ass out. Now I'm getting nervous and scared. No, I'm just playing. So the Cubbies, we're going to take the Cubbies on the run line, and then we took the Dodgers on the run line, and we took the over. Right now, is that 5 now? 9? Yes, it is. So we're going to dump $10. $10 gives us $1,549.40. Now, if we choose, and I took a picture of this, so when I put it up, I can show you. But this is going to be our first ticket, right? Now we're going to expand on it and make it the number 2 ticket, right? Because you go, Ron, why are you going to do that? Because sometimes you think it may not hit, and you will hit. Because that's happened to me. As a matter of fact, when I think I'm not going to win, that's when it happens. When I get super arrogant, cocky, and conceited, then that's when I lose. Probably the first game out the gate. So, all right, let's keep it moving. The Miami Marlins versus the San Francisco Giants. Uh-huh. Jason Junk will be going for the Miami Marlins. His last 3 games against Atlanta, he got a win in that game. He went 5 innings. He gave up 5 hits. He yielded 1 run, and he got 5 strikeouts. That's good. Against the Nationals, he got a win in that one. He went 5 innings as well. Gave up 2 hits, no runs. He didn't walk anybody. He struck out 4. Caught him looking. All right, and then the next one against Carl's favorite team, the Pirates. He gave up 9 hits. He gave up 5 runs. Holy Jesus. He walked 1 batter and he struck out 1. But that was June the 9th, right? So we don't want to hold it against him, right? But let's go look at this other guy and see what it looks, or a bird song, whatever. Uh-huh. And I just went in there and see if they had any player props open, and they don't. Birdsong, his last 3. June 20th against Boston, he got 7 hits and he gave up 4 runs. He walked 1 batter and struck out 4. Against Colorado, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, and 2 walks. I don't care about that. Well, I should, right? Because you walk too many people, like Flannery, you get your ass in trouble. And then I guess the last game, from top to bottom, June 6th against Atlanta, he went 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, and 2 runs. It's not bad, right? But he walked 5. Now that's concerning, right? You get a guy like that that's always walking people. I'm going to tell you what, guys. Let's do this shit, man. Let's take... We could take the Miami Marlins on the money line. I mean, with the points. or we can take the the Miami Marlins on the money line. Guess what I say, guys? I say we play it super conservative, and we go Miami Marlins plus the points. Last but not least, holy crap, we don't have many games tomorrow. Last but not least, Carl's boy, the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets. Hold on, let's get this going. Grant Holmes is decent, right? Grant Holmes, 4-6, ERA 3.71, 97 strikeouts for Holmes. Griffin Canning, who I like, he's 7-3, 3.91 with 67 strikeouts. And this is going to New York, right? Let me check something else out. Let me see. I'll look here. Uh-huh. Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say that. The Tigers just lost. Oh, man. That's terrible. Hold on, guys. All right. This dude, Grant Holmes, looks like a hippie. Looking sweet. The Tigers suck, Carl. I don't know why I listen to you. Didn't you tell me to take the Tigers, Carl? Well, if you didn't, I gotta blame it on somebody. Grant Holmes, Grant Holmes. Yeah, it's safe to say that we'll take the Mets on the money line, or actually, we can take the Mets on the run line. And the reason why is because the Atlanta Braves is shitty against right-handers. So I get when you are not good at hitting lefties, right? Because when you grew up, mostly everybody was right-handers. You had a one or two or three lefties, but for the most part, they were all righties. So you would think. But Carl, your boys, the Atlanta Braves, are shitty, dude, against lefties. I mean righties. So I'm fading them. And actually, it feels good to fade Atlanta. So I'll take the New York Mets on the run line, guys. New York Mets on the run line, and let's see. Now here's what's safe because you can play this one really safe because Grant has 97 strikeouts, right? Griffin Canning has 67. Their ERAs are almost the same. What 3.71 and 3.91 for Griffin Canning. Um, Let me check one other thing too, right? So let's go here and see what he's doing. So Grant Holmes got an arm, man. This dude struck out like he struck out like the whole team. Oh, it was against Colorado. Well, he struck out against Colorado. He struck out 15 jackoffs. I mean, 15 people. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. How's that sound? So against Miami, Holmes went 5 innings. He gave up 5 hits, no runs, walked 5, struck out 5. He can hold his own with those walks. He's a big boy, and he can hurl it. Against Colorado, excuse me. Against Colorado, he went 6 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 2 people, and struck out 15. Again, and remember when I told you the other day, guys, when somebody was playing the Yankees and they did pretty deep, or the Yankees beat the crap out of them, and what did I tell you? I said, oh, yeah, that's the Yankees. We won't count that. Well, sorry, Carl. Well, no, we have to count this, man, because they still are professionals. They struck out 15 Rockies. But on the 6th of June, I mean, on the 10th of June against Milwaukee, he lost that one. He went 5. He gave up 5 hits, and he gave up 3 runs. Guys, I think we got an over. If I'm trying to stretch it into an over and I'm wrong, tell me. Right? Griffin has given up, let's see. Not Griffin? All right, here's Griffin. The last game against Philadelphia, Griffin got the win. He went 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. The game before that one against Tampa, he lost. He went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, and allowed 6 runs. Son of a gun. Washington, he didn't get a decision in that game, but he went 5 full innings. He allowed 7 hits and 4 runs. This fucking guy sucks too. Let's take the over in that one. They only have the best. Yeah. Let's take the over in that game, right? If you want to come back and do something else, pitching props, I wouldn't, right? But that's it. I mean, that's it. I'll just take the over. Done, finished, kaput. We're done. You guys can see me. I forgot to turn the light on. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get this light. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, that's better, right? Oh yeah. Oh my God, you can see me. You couldn't even see me. I had that. I looked, and it had that like that James Orenthal look, and I didn't want to try to confuse me. I'm just playing. Yeah. So there we have it, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Um, you mean this whole time I went without the lights? Somebody probably thought I was in jail doing this shit. All right. That's it, guys. But let's go in here. Let's add these other teams. Right? Hold on. Hey, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Um, I kind of need it, right? So I don't have a lot of people. So please feel sorry for me and like and subscribe. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 minute, guys. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Guys, too, when we get a chance, I was looking at this one UFC guy, and I think we need to look at going, putting this guy on our bet slip. Looks like a Mongolian guy. He's from Russia or something like that. The Scar Pirate. And I like that guy. I think we should probably take a look at it or something like that. I don't know. Found it. Mets money line, right? Yes. We took the Miami Marlins plus the point, so there it is. So here we go. Break it down for you guys. Throw some W. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So right now, this ticket alone, without the WNBA, what are you doing? Oh, here we go. If we put $10 on this ticket, this is a 11-leg ticket. We put $10 on this, it gives us $4,969.13. Again, $10 on this gets you $5,096. $4,969.13. If you like Carl and you big pimping, and then you want to go like, I'll just put a quarter on it. I'll put $25. $25, $25 will get you $12,000. Yeah, $12,000 is what $25 gets you. You know what, guys? I'm gonna try 30. What the hell? It didn't budge that much. So it went up to 14. 25. Okay. So 25. Carl says 25. We'll put 25. $12,000. And this is 11 leg. Is this winnable? Yes. I'll go over it. We'll go to WNBA. Is that fine, Carl? Okay. So, We took the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Astros. We took the under in that game. All right. So yeah, we took the under Philadelphia versus the Astros, Houston. We took the under, and we took a nerfy, meaning one inning resulting in a tie. They got two good pitchers. You got Brown going and Sanchez. What more can you ask for, right? Did I pick a winner in that game? Why, Ron? Why didn't you? Because a game like this, it can go either way, right? You can always take the chicken shit way out by not if you get a lot of other options in these parlays without picking a team, do it. Pimp them out, right? Because don't feel bad and feel like you just punking out. Because trust me, when it's time for Vegas to get us, they roll on us tonight. Yeah. Well, so you went ahead, Carl, and took the plus the points with the Valkyries. I was thinking about that. I thought you should have did that before, but I think you. Who did you take? Oh, Carl, let me do this real quick. So under seven, first inning resulting in a tie. Right. We're taking the Dodgers on the run line. We taking the over in that Dodgers Colorado game. Why, Ron? Why? Because the ball in Colorado jumps. It's no air. I mean, not no air, but the air is thin, right? And that ball jumps. So we're gonna take the Colorado Rockies on. No, we're gonna take the Dodgers on the run line, and we're gonna take the over 11.5. The Athletics against the Tigers. The Tigers blow, right? And I'm getting sick of their BS. So let's take the Athletics plus the points, and that way, if you do another parlay, right, you're just making room where you can pick the Tigers on the money line. Now, don't go making it. Okay, so you do this one here, right, and you take the Athletics plus the points, and then on another parlay, you go, well, I think the Tigers might score a lot. Don't take the Tigers on the run line. Why? You have to take them on the money line because you want to maximize your potential dough. So if you take the Athletics plus the points, right? Because they're underdogs, and then you take the Tigers money line, and let's just say all your things hit, you're gonna hit both parlays, right? Because the Tigers didn't cover, right? They didn't, but they just won. That's the money line. Um, they didn't cover, so even though they lost, they didn't cover, so that counts as a win for the Athletics, right? So now you got two winners. Maximize it. Get what you can out of it. Because trust me, Vegas pimps us all the time. So it's time to fucking turn the tables on these guys and straighten these guys out. Yeah. All right, Athletics plus 1.5. Then we're going to go with the over in the Blue Jays and Cleveland Guardians. Tanner Bybee and I think it's Guzman or whatever, the ERAs is high, 5 point something, right? We don't need it. If it just says 5, that's too high, right? And then we go in there and we look. They give up a lot of runs. They give up a lot of, well, not a lot of runs. They do give them up, but they give up a lot of hits. You don't want to do a player prop with some pitchers like that, kind of like Flannery. And yeah, Carl, we're going to have to fade Flannery, dude. This dude is, he's screwing people, man. So we take the over and the Blue Jays. Then Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twinkies. We're going to take the over in that too because they pitchers have a high ERA and they give up a lot of hits as well. We're trying to maximize our profit. We're not trying to be Nostradamus. We're being Nostrasmartus, right? So we're going to take the over in Seattle versus Minnesota. And then we've got Kansas City Royals versus Tampa. If you want to leave that out, you can. Me, I might go back and leave it out because well, you know what? No. Okay, so let's say we take. No, we'll keep Kansas City in, but And the reason I say this, guys, is I don't like that game, but we'll try it. You can do another parlay and take those son of a guns out. But let's do it for kicks and giggles. And before I do it, I'll tell you the rest. Chicago Cubbies on the run line. Miami Marlins plus the points. Let's go back to the Cubbies in St. Louis. St. Louis is horrible against lefties. The Cubbies got a lefty going as well. So we're going to take the Miami Marlins plus the points. And the pitcher, San Francisco pitcher, is kind of suspect. What else did I see in it? I saw something else. Hold on. Hold on. You know, let's see. And just so you know, guys, against righties, right-handers, um, the Miami Marlins have a better OPS against right-handers than the Giants. That's kind of surprising, right? Because I thought you would think the Giants would hit better against right-handers than Miami. Not the case. Miami hits right-handers pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, that's it. I, Jason Junk's got a good record. That's what it was. He's got a good record. I like it. Let's go back to it. And the reason I'm going back and forth because I want you. I'm just telling you what I think, my opinion on why I'm going with Miami. You can do whatever, right? But this is my suggestion. Jason Junk, his first game was June 20th against Atlanta. He took the win. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs. No, gave up 5 hits and 1 run. He struck out 5. Then against Washington, he went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 strike. He struck out 4. Against Pittsburgh, he went 4 innings. Yeah, this is the fool that got dropped. Damn it, I forgot about him. Uh, yeah, they fucked him up real good. So this is the Pirates. So they gave him. So he gave up like 9 runs. He went 4 innings against Pittsburgh. He gave up 9 hits and 5 runs. And that's kind of weird because the Pirates suck, right? So you would think that he would have a good chance because he did good against the Nats, right? He only gave up 2 hits against the Nationals, no runs. He only gave up 5 hits against Atlanta, and he only gave up 1 run. So he won both decisions in that game. This guy is hot, right? But the game against Pittsburgh, he just maybe his old lady or his dog died or something. Because I mean, they jacked him around. Let's see what he went 4 innings, so they knocked him out of the game after 4 because he gave up 9 hits and 5 runs. And let me tell you, man, if you're giving up 5 runs, you won't be in this league too long. But Jason, we wish you the best. But I want to know why did I pick them though? Hold on, we go back to Birdsong. Birdsong, he gave up. Birdsong went 4. He gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, right, in one game. He gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. And in the game against Atlanta, he gave up 2 hits and he gave up 2 runs. I think I might have put this in backwards because right here I like Birdsong better. I don't know. Maybe I confused the numbers, right? Because Birdsong gave up 7 hits to Boston. He gave up 4 runs, right? Then he gave up 6 hits in Colorado, 3 runs. Oh, I see why. Because on the 6th of June, he gave up 2 hits to Atlanta, and then he gave up 2 runs, right? And then the next game after that, he pitched on the 12th to Colorado. He went 6 innings. He gave up 6 hits and 3 runs. So you see the numbers escalating. It's going higher. And then we go to Boston, June 20th. He gave up 7 runs. So he went from giving two. He went to 7 hits. So he went from giving up 2 hits to 6 hits to now he's giving up 7. Right, and he also progressed like that, giving up runs. He gave up 2 runs when his first start. I don't know if it was his first start, but he gave up 2 runs, 3 runs, and 4 runs. You see? So I mean, can he fix that? Yeah. I just think that I took them because I just kind of like them. I mean, they both giving up runs, right? I do know Birdsong is the vet, right? Uh, yeah, but I mean, we can do a no pick 'em. If anything, I like. Let's do it. I'm gonna go with the Marlins because that's what I put down, right? So it must be something going on. All right. So now that was just what? How many did we do? Yeah, let's stay with the Marlins, guys, because this is kind of close like this, and we'll get more money if the Marlins win. I kind of like this kid, even though he got jacked around, giving up all those hits. I mean, he wasn't bad in those other ones, right? But you know what, guys? I'm not even. Let's not do it because he's 2-0, ERA 2.60. I think that's what's got me all hyped, right? But let me see. Let me get a whole season because I. Come on, fucker. So he's not a rookie, right? Nope, he's not. Hmm. Like I said, 4 innings against Pittsburgh, he gave up 9 hits. Then against Washington, he gave up 2 hits. Right? No runs. He went 5. Right? So he went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs. Against Pittsburgh, he went 4. He gave up 9 hits and 5 runs. And that's what's got me like looking kind of goofy because they yanked his ass out of that game. Had they not, I mean, he would have took the loss in this game. So he kind of like created a problem. But Birdsong is not like the best, right? Maybe it's his fucking smile that's got me liking this dude. You know what, guys? Let's go with this guy. Let's go. Let's go with the Marlins guy. And I think I'm more or less ready to go with the Marlins guy because if we get a hit, I mean, we get more money. So now watch this. We'll watch this. Hold on, let me show you, and we'll compare the prices. Right? Okay. Uh-huh. I say we go with this Marlins guy. Birdsong is not a bad shot, but let's go. Let me see. I gotta get that price right. Hold on. So right now we're looking at $25 on this 11 leg, $13,000, right, for 25. So let's take the Marlins off, right? So we took the Marlins off. It dropped us down to 8 grand, right? Okay. So now we're gonna go back because we want to see what it looks like if we take. So if I'm going to take anything, I'm going to take the San Francisco Giants on the what? Money line, because that way it gives you a chance if you decide to pick up Miami in another parlay, you can take Miami plus the points and you can still win both parlays, right? So let's go ahead and put the Giants on the money line. You put the Giants on the money line, you're gonna get like $12,000, right? $12,000 versus 14. And watch this, guys. Don't get like caught up in the money because when you think about it, you go, so I'd rather have 14. Because it happened to me. What you want, you'd rather have 12,000 shit. You'd rather have $5 in your pocket versus $0, right? There we have it. So we're gonna stay with Miami, right? You could do another parlay and flip the script and then put who these jackoffs? Oh, San Francisco. We could put San Francisco on the money line. Maximize, right? Maximize. Okay. All right, Carl, we're gonna do your WNBA for Thursday. Okay. Well, Carl, I'm gonna rely on you to help me on these, right? Because I don't really know these guys. But if I'm as a gambler, right, a sports gamer, and I'm looking at this, and I see the Connecticut Sun, and I guess this is for tonight, for an example. If I see that the Las Vegas Aces are favored by 19, this reminds me of college basketball. What you could do is you can get on like, hold on, let's see. See, I don't mess around, guys. I'll straighten FanDuel's ass out. Uh, Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Got it. All right. So now we're gonna. Oh boy. When they talk too much, they're no good. Nothing to explain when you like that. Okay, watch this, dude. What are you? How good are you? Right? You the one that suck. Because why are you on here? People aren't here trying to win. You're on here trying to criticize somebody. I love it, dude. I don't suck. You do. As a matter of fact, you dumb as hell. Because why you on here? That's stupid. If you think I suck, right? Because I do. But why are you on here? A dumbass. Send me your phone number. Yeah, I don't think so, dude. I like women. What you think? Send me your number and I'll show you my belt. Oh man, you off into that kinky shit, man. Go on somewhere, dude. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Yeah, this dude, I just removed his dumb ass. Um, you know, when people come on and start doing stuff like that, they don't they lack the mental capacity to do something on their own, or he's just losing a lot of money, and his old lady's probably getting ready to put his dumb ass out the house. Um, you know, here's the thing: if you don't like it, why even come on, right? You dumbass. All right. Mhm. I didn't even see this guy going nuts on here because I was just doing my thing. He just, and you know what? It's probably somebody that I know, right? But they ain't got the guts, right, to put their name on there, so they'll hide. I guarantee you, it's somebody I know, and they don't have the guts to tell me, "Hey, Ron, you suck." Because if they told me I sucked, I'm like, "You probably are right," you know. Yeah, I do though, but who cares? So I'm just getting rid of this guy off my screen and everything. You can like block him. Can't well. I did as much as I could. So let's see. Hold on. Okay. All right, Carl. You're gonna have to help me out with this one with the WNBA, and let's get to it. Yeah, this guy he started right because this guy sent something on one of my videos, and I'm like, dude, if you don't like it, man, you don't. Why do you even bother yourself to come to the channel? I can't. He says, I can't believe how horrible you are. I said, dude, I'll agree with you. I do. I am. I'm horrible. But why do you come on here and subject yourself to this? Because he probably losing money. So let's get back to what I was saying. So we're gonna go with the WNBA, right? And then this is what I was talking about teasing games, right? So we're going to the WNBA, right? Yeah, I guarantee you that's probably some guy or somebody that I know, and they don't have the guts to say it to me. So they'll just get on here and use a fake name and try to get me rattled. But nah, dude, you know what it is. You know what it is. Stop hiding, man. Well, it might be a female. You never know, right? All right, so let's go ahead and do this basketball thing. Okay, okay. You with me, Carl? You still there? You're going to help me with this one. All right, so WM. Well, why is it not here? Oh, here we go. So now, guys, I'm going to be on ESPN, Bet ESPN, right? So I am going to pick. I'm going to pick the Suns because the spread is 19.5. So I'm okay. So I'm going to pick the Suns. Now watch this. And you can do this on ESPN, right? So the point spread is 19.5, right? Well, they will allow you to adjust the points, teasing it, right? Son of a, hold on. Come on, don't be a. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. We're the Suns. I'm going to take the Suns, right? But let me grab another team so I can just look at it. Okay. Ooh, shucks. So when we go in, it'll give us numbers. It'll say plus 19.5, right? You can tease this up to 15.5, right? But I don't want to do that, right? But you can also tease it all the way down to plus 25, right? Now, if you take the Connecticut Sun plus 25, right? Because you didn't move the line, you didn't bought points. So now you've changed it, right? So now, okay, that's my daughter. I thought it was that guy finally catching up with me. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here's what we did. We teased it, right? So we took the Sun because the Sun is favored by what? A 19.5. Take it, tease it. I teased it all the way to 25 plus 5, right? I'm going to show you, well, I don't know if you will be able to see it really well, but I'm going to show you, I'll make a video and then I'll just show you. Hello, baby girl, how you doing?
Good.
How was work?
Good.
All right. So, I took 25, but now watch this though. When you take that many points and you buy them, let's say I put $60 on this, right? And I teased it to 25. Okay, I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add a bunch of teams. I'm gonna add about two to three teams on this parlay. I'm gonna show you how it's done. All right, hold on. Let's do it. Okay, so let's just, for kicks and giggles, we're gonna go in here, and we will take. Let's take the Minnesota. Let's take the Minnesota Twins money line, right? And let's take the Cleveland Indians money line, and let's take Kansas City money line, right? So, with that being said, right, I've got like three teams, right? So now you go with three teams and $10 on this. $10 on this ticket, a leg of three. If you win them both on those three games, you win $70.26 from 10. Now, if we go to tease it, right? I'm gonna go to the WNBA because, and this is usually what I would do because I'm not familiar with it. So here's what I would do. But this is what I actually do in college football. So let's go. Hey Carl, are you still there? All right. So now I got the three legs, $10. The payout is 60, right? So now we're gonna go to the WNBA and we're gonna screw around. Okay. So now we'll take. Let's just grab. Let's grab the New York Liberty on the money line. I mean, on this with the spread. Let's take the Fever. Let's take the Fever on the spread, right? And we're going to go down and take Washington, the Vegas Aces with the spread, right? So if I win all of those, adding with um, those three basketball, those three WNBA basketball games, um, that takes us to $511.32, right? So, but you're not sure if these gals are going to cover. So right now, New York Liberty negative 9.5. Now, ESPN allows you to go in to hit it, right? And if you're not confident, you can move it up to negative 12.5, right? So if you move it up, if you move it up to negative 12.5, it gets higher, right? So hold on, let's see. All right. We're taking the New York Liberty by, what's that? 10. No, where did it go? Where did it go? But it allows you to go in and move it, right? So you can go in there. It says New York Liberty by 9.5. You can move it up, right? Because see, right now it's $511. So if you move it up, make it 10, you make it 16, but that doesn't make sense. What is it? Hold on. I must be doing something. Nope, I'm not doing anything wrong. The Liberty is favored by 9, right? If you take it up, why is the price going up? That's weird, right? But normally it's to help you out, right? So, because of New York Liberty, oh, dummy, I'm sorry. It goes up because you giving yourself, that means you believe in the Liberty. So the spread is 9.5. So if you tease it and it goes and you take the point spread up, making it harder, the money goes up. Now it's at 9.5, and you say, "Well, fuck, I don't think that they'll win by 9.5." Then move the son of a bitch down to 5.5. So we'll move it down. The New York Liberty negative 5.5, right, instead of 9. Well, it was $511, but now if the Liberty wins by 5 or more, you get $386. That makes sense? So you can tease it and get shit going. Because but watch this. They will not allow us to tease these other two games, because it's for tomorrow. But for basketball and women's basketball and football, ESPN, I think, is the better option because it allows you guys to tease. And again, I'll show it to you again. They let me do a baseball game the other day. I thought that was retarded, but whatever. So Carl likes the Valkyries, Golden State. So let's pick the Valkyries, plus 9.5, right? We can go in here. Where did it go? Come on. Oh, I didn't erase the other one. Hold on, that's why. Here we go. Where did it go? Okay. All right. I had two of them in. I'm sorry. So let's take the Valkyries plus 9.5, right? Well, if you win everything, right, and the Valkyries, what? The Valkyries plus. Well, I did that. I'm trying to do Liberties. No, fuck it. Liberty. The Valkyries. So the Valkyries are favored by 9 point, or they're not favored. They just the points. So the Liberty is favored by 9.5, 10. You could go in here and say, well, you know what? I think the Liberty will win, but I don't think that they'll win by 9. I think they might win by 6. All right. Let's do it. So where to go? Okay. You can take it and move it down to 5. No. We want to do the opposite. So we don't think that the Valkyries, or we don't think that other team, the Aces, can cover that spread. But let's put it where we know that they can cover it, right? Darn it. Come on. Pissing me off. Yeah, so we don't think that they can win by what, 8, and so we just, or 9. We can just say maybe 10. Then you can just buy some more points and get it, and then the price. But your price is going to go down. So remember that your price is going to go down, right? I'll do another one for you. Carl, do you tease? You tease games? Because teasing games is cool. Like if you originally set out to get 2 grand and then you tease a certain game, you probably will get like 1 grand. But again, it's better, right? It's better to have 10 grand in your pocket than 0 grand, or it's better to have $5 than no dollars. But I'm gonna go here and do it again because I want to. That's right. So let's take. That's tomorrow. We just mess with tonight. Hold on, guys, get with me. Guys, I guarantee you, I know that. I know who, or some people. There's always somebody you know. I was just thinking about that. I said, I guarantee you it's that person. And if they hear it, if they hear me saying this, they're getting a very funny feeling in their chest. That means because it's your ass. So yeah, I know who it is. I think so. I think I got an idea. But usually when guys do stuff like that, it's either one or two things. They know you, right? And they don't have the guts to heckle you to your face. So they'll just hide behind a computer and do it. All right, so here we go. Let's do this shit. Uh-huh. Okay, so again, oh, shit, here we go. Clear it out. And so we'll go in here. We're just acting like we're doing games. So we'll go here and do something for tomorrow. And we'll take the Marlins money line. We'll take the Braves. No, we'll take the Mets money line, and then we'll go up here and grab St. Louis money line. Right. So that's a three leg parlay. Right. So if you put $10 on, we're gonna put 10 on it. Put $10 on it. If we win those 3, we win $90. But then you go, you know what? Baby needs some new shoes. We got to get some more money. Let's do another game. Okay, bet. Let's get at it. So, so now we'll, where do you go? Here we go. We'll go over to the WNBA, right? Okay. So we'll go over to the WNBA, and then we're going to grab 2 games that's for tonight. So the Liberty is playing the Golden State Valkyries. The Liberty is favored by 9. So it's negative 9.5, right? But I want the Valkyries to win. So I'm going to take the Valkyries plus the points. Then we've got the Fever, but that's not till tomorrow. They will not let you tease a game that far out. So we put the Valkyries on here plus 9.5, right? Plus 9.5 with $10. So now that brings our payout to $188.01, right? So now I've got this, and I'm like, man, I'm not feeling safe with 9. Let me change it. Let me take it. Let me do 11, right? Let me do 11. So I go and I click plus 11 because I think that the Sparks will cover, or what is this? New York Liberty will cover the 9.5, but I don't think that they'll cover the plus 12.5, which is 13. So we just moved it up and bought points. So now, what originally the payout was $188, now since you bought points and you changed the spread from plus 9.5 to plus 12.5. So now it's better. You had a better chances of winning. You ain't gonna win the $188, but you'll get the $156. $156.43. You see? And I mean, I'm gonna make a video because I was supposed to be working on it to give you guys tips and stuff like that. But when it comes to college football and pro football, well, pro football is hard, right? But I can honestly tell you this: this is where I go during college football because that way Notre Dame versus Wisconsin, right? So let's say Notre Dame is favorite by 7, right? And then you go, you know what? I don't think they can beat Wisconsin by 7, but I'm sure they can beat them by 10. You just go in there and move it up by some points. You move it up to 10. And like I said, originally your payout would have been $188. But when you buy those points, and the higher you take it or the lower you take it to make it beneficial to you, the more money, I mean, the less money you'll get back. Now, I never seen anybody, well, I haven't seen anybody do this. Say, like, the LA Sparks is playing the Indiana Fever, right? And so right now, the Sparks, the Fever is favored by 10. And then you go, you know what, Ron? Bullshit. They can beat LA by 5. I mean, by 15, right? But you can't. There's only so far they'll let you go with it. Sometimes they'll give you a whole bunch of points you can buy. But let's go in here and look. So I'm thinking I'm arrogant, right? Because the Indiana Fever, they've got them by 10.5, right? But I think that they can win by more than that. God damn it. That's for tomorrow. It won't let me do it. So stupid. Let's go up here to the Sun. Those fuckers are playing out. Really, the Sun game, you ain't even got to touch. But okay, let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. We're going to take. So now we're getting $153 because we teased the other WNBA game, right? So now we are going to take the Sun, and the spread now is up to 22.5, right? So if they cover the 22.5, or if Las Vegas does not cover the 22 point or the 200, it just went down. 200, damn it, $270. If they don't cover, goddamn, it's up to 30. You know, this shit, it moves quick, right? With the points and the spread. Because now it's at $320. Well, let's just say that they don't cover that. You can go in here and go, because you already picked it, right? You can go in here and say, you know what? I think the Valkyrie will win, but I don't think by 12. Give me plus 16.5. I know they can get that. And I know the Aces won't cover. So guess what? It went from 300 and whatever I told you down to $271. That ain't bad, right? It's not. And now you have a better chance at winning. And that's pretty much it, right? So teasing, and look for my video because I got to get it out there to you guys and, help you guys so you can, have fun and win some money. Because, guys, I'll tell you this. When it comes to teasing games, I only use this for college basketball and college football. If you think you're going to do good and do it in the pros, you'll get your feelings hurt and lose a lot of money. So, hey, what you cooking? What's she making? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, you get more points, right? If you buy points, because let's face it, guys. Sometimes you do know that when they give you a point spread of 7, you can't. They're not going to cover the 7, right? But you can move it up, right? Okay, so if the team is not gonna, that team that they're playing, they're not gonna cover the 7, right? Then move it down a little bit. So if they're not gonna cover, move it to 5. Oh, they'll cover. Well, move it to 3. Well, they'll maybe cover the 3. You give yourself a better chance at winning, and that's teasing. Once you get hooked on that teasing, and you know what you're doing, you can win a lot of money. You can win a lot of money. So during college football, we'll be talking. I'm gonna put a video out. You guys can make it. Guys, like and subscribe, right? And please, just I need the hits or whatever. I haven't even checked and see if I won or anything. If I come back on, that means I won. If I don't, but I usually give you guys like tips, and I give you parlays that I pick. Well, Ron, I'm not gonna. No, I've hit a lot of times. I've hit six. There's one guy. It's hard to hit a 16 legger. I hit it before a couple of times, right? 16, 15. And when people say, because you'll see guys giving speeches on these gambling channels, and they'll go, parlays will break you. That's not the way to go. Well, you got to remember, I guarantee you, the guy that's saying that is that same guy that wants you to come to his website and get some consultation from him, and he's going to charge you. But because you can hit, right? If you know what you're doing, right? Are you going to win all the time? Are you going to win sometimes? And I can tell you guys this, like during the football season, I swear to God, I'm $1,500 every week in my pocket. 15. Why? Because I can tease. But I don't do it in college football. I don't do it in the pros, the NFL. You can, right? But the NFL is jerky and quirky. And only the strong survive. The NFL will break you. They will. Because it's kind of all over the place. And I do it, right? But just know, buying points in the pros. But in college, man, you make a killing. Because and the reason why is because in college, the spreads are high. They put out those high spreads. Now let's look at the Sun, because that was kind of all right. Oh shit. The Aces are winning 8-0 against the Sun. But I mean, it's just started, right? So hopefully the Sun. So like if I did this one, I would probably move the Sun up to 25, right? And then say fuck you, Vegas, right? And then you're probably covered if you go 25, because they are favored by 20 something. I would move it up to 25. And if you were going to get 200, you probably only get 500 now since you moved it up. But it gives you a better chance at winning. A lot of winnings, like when I would have 1,500, that's only because I teased it. Had I not teased it and it came out, I would have had way more money, maybe $3,000. But it didn't come out, and it worked in my favor, right? So, and then sometimes you move the spread, and they actually did it. But you go, so fucking what? Because at least you still got money in your pocket, right? I mean, that's it for me. Like and subscribe, guys. We're going to get this thing in. We're going to get this money. We're going to stay super positive. And that's why I got that clown off of here, because I don't like negativity, man. Everything should be positive, because we want positivity coming. And I tell you what, guys like that come in, you'll be going right back out, because we don't want any negativity. None. I mean, it's just the way that is. You go somewhere else with your negative things, right? We always stay positive. You stay positive, you attract positive, right? Mm-hmm. All right, no questions. Hey, Carl, you still here or you gone? Did that guy scare you and run you off, Carl? I think that guy is, I think it's this guy that's got this limp. And his shoes are kind of like run over. Yeah, Carl, I think this guy, he's got like patches in his head, right? Where the hair didn't came out. And he's got these thick glasses. I don't know. I think that's who it is. I don't know. Because he was talking to me about the Terminator one time, and I said, dude, I've got to go. I got to get to work. And he got pissed off at me. So, that's probably who it is. Hey, Carl, we got to get this money tomorrow, man. We got to get this money. I'm scared to go look. All right, I'm done. Peace out. We'll look for that video. Another thing, too, if you're on here, you haven't been on here before, make sure when you, yeah, I know. One day Carl, when you going to do a show, dude? Just call off sick from work. Well, again, guys, here's what you do. Here's another tidbit. Let's say you like to bet 5 and 6 parlays, right? Well, the first thing you do is say the Tigers playing the A's, right? For example. And you say, I feel good about the Athletics winning. They're going to upset them, right? So you take the Athletics plus the points over the Tigers, right? Now, when you get a new parlay going, you go, you know what? I want to spread it out. Maybe I'll take the Tigers. And I'll take the Tigers on the run line. Don't do that. Because, see, now, you're either going to win this one or that parlay. If you want to win both parlays, which you can, and I've won like 3 in a row. Then if you take the Athletics plus the points, yeah, then what you want to do is take the Tigers in the other parlay. You want to take the Detroit Tigers money line. So, if the Tigers fuck around and win, but they don't cover the spread, they win. Well, you got them on the money line, so you still win. And guess what? They didn't cover, so now we got the Athletics, and you won on that. So you got 2 tickets that you hit on. You never want to go, give me the money line on the Athletics, and then on the other parlay, give me the money line on the Tigers. Because you're guaranteeing yourself to only win one parlay. So you kind of got to be mindful, because I know how it is, guys. You see the slip, you see games in your mind that you think is going to win, and we just go nuts, and we go. That's what we do. But, and a lot of times, you get caught up in the moment, and you just kind of forget, you blank out. But relax, and just remember to, sorry, guys. Hey, sick. You give me water. So, what you want to do is always, if you got a team that's favored, right, and you got a team that's not favored, you take the team that's favored to win. You take them on the money line, right? Hold on, I can't see. What are you saying? Said I need a beer. Man, you know what? Carl need a drink, man. I don't know why. I mean, I used to, but I'm not an alcoholic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a goofball. Did you see my Facebook thing? And I said somebody put a spy on me, and I told them it ain't too hard to figure out that I'm a dork and a goofball. You don't have to hire nobody. Just come on here and look at me. You're like, God, this guy is fucking stupid. Whatever. So yeah, always, when you, yeah, Carl, man, I just thought that was pathetic. I'm like, why? You don't have anything else to do? This is what you want to do? Fuck, you just give me the money and I'll tell you, I'm a jackass. I am not that bright. I like to watch Star Wars, and I'm a goofball, right? But whatever. So basically, guys, what you want to do is you always want to be mindful. Anytime you gamble and you're doing point spreads and you're doing um, parlays. Do not listen when someone is telling you on the internet or even on TV or whatever, and they goes, you're gonna win more money if you get away from parlays. Parlays will kill you. Look, watch this. Gambling is gambling, right? So, and you can put it to the test. I put it to the test many times. You can pick one team and lose. You can pick one team and put $1,000 on that one team. What's the difference if you lose that game versus instead of putting $1,000 down? Because if you put $1,000 down on that one team and you lose, you shit out of luck. You're done. Now, if you got 4 to 5 teams, you've maximized your profit, right? If you win. So, yeah, you got to have all 4 of them win, right? But gambling is gambling. That you betting on one team doesn't guarantee you anything. It just doesn't. Gambling is gambling. You can win. Look, as Carl used to say, when it's your time to go, right? You remember that, Carl? Carl was kind of more vulgar. He says you could be. Remember, you said you could be sitting on the toilet if it's your time. You out of here. I don't know if you remember saying that, Carl, but I used to crack up laughing. But in all honesty, guys, if it's meant for you to hit, you're gonna hit. If it's not, you're not. You're not gonna do it. You still say that? Yeah. That was Carl saying me. He had me crying, laughing. Carl goes, look, I don't care. If it's your time, it's your time. You sitting on the toilet and it's your time, you're done. You didn't think I remember that, huh, Carl? That's classic shit, dude. Also, I've been trying to get Carl on here, but he's working a lot. You'll see him from time to time giving point spread. And I kind of screwed up the other day because he sent me a video to put on here. But I got like a lot of files in my iPhone. So let's see. Yeah, no, that's real talk, Carl. No, that's real talk. Yeah. That's real talk, my boy. Hell yeah. I mean, that's 100. That's deep. Hell yeah. But Carl was going to come on one of these days. I don't know. Carl's information on that women's basketball is actually excellent. And I use it a lot. But, hey, Carl, I saw that thing that you sent with Caitlin Clark. So when she's on the road, she doesn't do as good with her 3-pointers. I mean, you know. But I tell you what, man, I'm the thing with Caitlin Clark, and I said this before, she's the ultimate team player. So a lot of times she's not gonna score 20 points because she's that team player. Now, Carl, that's what I go on, man. I mean, and it'll get you sometimes because sometimes she's not gonna score that. She's gonna go after assists because the coaches is telling her to do it. So when you got the ultimate team player and they're good, you never know which way that ball is going to bounce for her because she does what coach tells her to do, and she don't have a problem with it. So that's the bad part right there. You just never know. Okay, the defense is figuring her out. If you get physical, yeah. But you know what, Carl? Here's the thing, and I like Caitlin Clark, but what she's got to do is just do her thing, man, and just keep going. I mean, you know, making faces and grabbing her face. No. I get it. It probably did hurt. But you're going to have to kind of like work through that because once you show your teammates how gritty you are, man, that whole team to go to battle for you, right? They'll go to battle for you. So I don't know. How is she in the locker room? Because I know those gals. One of those gals was getting at her. What was that team? It was the Sun. They was getting at her, man. One of them ran up to her and bumped her down. I'm like, come on, man. But we not there. We don't know what they're saying to each other. Because they do talk trash to each other. They do. Damn. I don't even care. What you mean, what you mean is 21-6? The ace is doing too much, Carl. Yeah. Hey, Carl, I'm out, man. No, she do. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Why are the aces mad? Because somebody popped them yesterday? They got popped? Yeah, but you can't talk trash though. You can't. If you talk trash, you gotta back it up, right? Because if you don't, man, every game they're gonna be coming after you. Oh, that them like, all right, guys, I'm out. I talked a lot. See, she talks trash and yeah, you can't do that, man. You can't do that because once they figure you out, I mean, she just need to focus on her game. Her game is awesome, man, but you can't, you just can't talk trash and you don't think anything gonna come your way, man. She should know better than that, right? If you talk trash, man, it's like playing football. If you out there on that field talking trash, let's say it doesn't matter if you're on offense or defense, and you out there talking trash, the first chance somebody get, they're gonna try to knock your ass out, right? So you just know that's gonna happen. That's going to happen. And half of the time they're gonna knock your ass out anyway, but you greaten the chances when you doing this, right? Now, if you're out there and you can take it, that's okay. But at some point your teammates gonna tell you to chill the hell out, right? They're gonna tell you to cool, chill. You know what I mean? So that's how that is. Hey guys, you guys are so awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe, right? I enjoy talking to you guys. I love people. That's what I do. I think that this is like awesome. It's therapeutic. You've been at work, you got yelled at by the boss and all of that. Come on over here. We'll wind it down and talk because actually, guys, when I have a stressful day and I come and I get on this, right, I mellow out. And then we keep it positive, and any negativity, not going to deal with it. You're out of here. Go somewhere else. Go have fun there. But we don't want any negativity our way. Why? Because we're trying to win. We're trying to get money. And if I entertain you, coming talking trash, right, it's going to mess up our thing. And I'm not trying to mess up Carl's and Alan and Alvin. I'm not trying to mess these guys up and try to get this money. I haven't seen Erica. Erica, too. Hell, Erica's from Philly. She might come and find you. But I'm not going to mess it up being negative. Got to be all positive because we need to get that money. Hey, one love. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to post those two, what is that? Turkey. Oh, sweet. Mother Doris gave me some turkey. So, are you trying to say I'm a turkey? Damn. All right. Come back tomorrow. We'll have something. I give you parlays. We're going to do it again. If I make up a good parlay. So since I've been on here, we've only hit 2, right? I hit another one, but that didn't count because I didn't give it to anybody and I didn't even post it, right? I forgot. I think I was somewhere and I had a doctor's appointment or at a gym or something, and I forgot to post it. And but nevertheless, we hit the first time. The first week we got on, I gave the guys a parlay. It was for 500, and the other time I think it was 200. I forget, but nevertheless. And you want to know, have I hit the big number? Oh my God, I hit big all the time, right? But it goes in spurts. And one of the times, the reason I can tell you about positivity is because one time I was just being super negative, right? Wasn't my fault, right? I'm just acting out, right? Because you're not feeling it. And so I was negative and I was entertaining it and I was like holding these bad thoughts, right? Won't work because now you're going to lose because negativity attracts negative things. We ain't doing that here. So we're going to win. Come back tomorrow. Maybe we have a good ticket. We can put something together. Love, peace, and hair grease. Love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.